Let's see, I'm going to read through the materials I've used on the poem upstairs, or the object upstairs, which is the Tory manifesto, or Tory bastard manifesto, the Mueller report into collusion between the Russian government and Donald Trump's election campaign, a couple of articles or pieces of alt-right news, let's say, on Ukrainian interference in the 2016 American election, and two sets of rules systems for the boards that are upstairs. So, a killing frost grips the Tory manifesto. We will make it easier for Britain expats to the frozen wastes. Turn to, on the board there is a table of fate. Policies are sold to the Tory manifesto. Turn to Ukraine's leaders' campaign against pro-Putin Trump. Yes, Ukraine interfered in the 2016. Turn to Jonathan Gullis, candidate for Stoke-on-Trent North teacher. Turn to NHS Trust. Turn to the grey zone. Turn to endgame configuration. Determine hazard number. Turn to improving social care. Turn to Dr. James Davies, candidate for the Vale of Clwyd, helping deliver the housing people. Turn to the reason why Ukraine got involved in the Russia-Ukraine ultra-liberal nation Ukraine. Turn to, we need a long-term solution for social. Turn to combat, before combat, ranged combat, the combat round. Turn to places we want to live in, building safety, the green belt, community housing. Turn to forced by, San Francisco earthquake, winter bonus. Turn to mismanagement. Turn to rehabilitation. Turn to one of the best examples of the plot is Take Down Paul Manafort, that sleazy Republican political consultant. Turn to Make Brexit. We will cut the burden of unleash innovation. Turn to very high-risk policy. Bankruptcies. Ending the game. Turn to Ukrainian fascists who previously fought in a US-backed neo-Nazi militia joined the anti-China protests in Hong Kong, sharing their tactics and showing off their white supremacist tattoos. Turn to Ukraine interfered in the 2016 election. That's a fact, not a turn to Dr. Luke Evans, candidate for Bosworth GP. Turn to animal welfare. We will put you first. Turn to open market. Surprise war in the archipelago. When the token lands here, throughout the game, variant the Doom track. Limited attacks, allies. Turn to world-leading universities. Vitally leaving the EU. Turn to, do you want to sell any policies? Turn to end of year. Turn to increased trade and killing grips the land. Thank you.